Hello and welcome back to Jan's Views on Crime, Jay Slater, Investigation, Ayub Qassim Speaks, #3. Guys, he's still speaking. He's still speaking. I mean, I did tell you it did go on for 2 hours. As I said, I'm not going to be covering the 2 hours, but I am cutting it up into little chunks. So, if you watch my last video, you'll know that we covered the bit where he says that he went into the mountain with these two girls on quad bikes. That's what happened. That was in response to the question, which was, why did you have why did you get a B&B in the middle of nowhere in the mountain? That was his answer. Okay. Because I met these two girls and they wanted to go on the quad bike. I mean, are you believing that, guys? Are you? I'm not. Anyway, before we go on, how the hell are you? I hope you're well. I hope you're warm. I hope you're looking forward to the weekend. I am, although, God, I'm going to have to go shopping and I really don't want to have to go shopping. It's my own fault. It's my own fault. I leave everything to the last minute. Anyway, let's get on with this, shall we? Buckle up, guys. Here we go.
I met them, then I knew them just like left as that, but they were like message me, oh look, fucking we're trying to get on the quad bikes to the mountain, Mount Teedy or whatever, and we want to go there for the sunset. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, I might go other countries, but I'm not one of them cultural travelers where I'm like I might check out what's going on in the back streets, what's going on here, what you.
Oh, I remember that bit. Remember when he was talking about the back streets? Yeah, we know what you do in the back streets. Let's go further. All right. Sorry, if you watch my other video, then you'll know that we did cover that. So let's have another go.
In my life. So why the fuck a guy? Like, no, did he? But that's all. Like, that's wild. You know what I'm saying?
This was a bit bizarre. I'm gonna have to go back again. All right, no monetization for me on this one, but just listen to what he says here. Honestly, he needs to have a word with himself. Or he needs to listen to what's coming out of his own mouth. Anyway.
4 days prior. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I booked it on a Thursday, Wednesday. This was a Monday. You know what I'm saying?
Where did these people get this kind of information that it was booked at that time then?
Bro, I don't know. They plucked it from the sky, G. They must have plucked it from the sky. Like, at the end of the day, bro, when the 8 don't work, they start telling lies, mate. You know what I'm saying? And I'm happy that I am who I am, not as just in general. You got to be happy with who you are.
Yeah, and that's a good thing. You know, that's the sort of thing I say. Be happy with who you are. Some of us are a little different, but just be happy with who you are. So yeah, word to the wise there from Ayub.
But happy because like I had friends and that ringing me saying, "Oh, bro, you know what happened to what's her name, so and so." People take this like people just throwing things in the air. Like, I've had people say they're one of the bare disgusting things, bro. Things that are abhorrent, that are me personally that I'm against. Do you know what I'm saying? I had people saying fucking Tim and that, bro. Are you fucking mad? Like, I'm still thinking, hang on a minute, I'm a guy who's never the woman in my life. So why the fuck a guy? Like,
Oh, sorry guys. Do you know sometimes when you hear something and you're like, what? What? Did he really say that? So he's using that as some kind of defense. Oh, all right. I've never done it to a woman, so I'm not going to do it to a man. Yeah. Oh my God. I tell you, this gets worse, worse and worse. So let's leap forward from that. I don't want to delve into that. So let's go to here. All right. Okay.
so now remember, now my power and Lucy's now it's like the end now. They've left all NRG. The strip's coming to a close. Everyone's going to the place. where everyone goes to like that last place that's open on the strip. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right. I feel like I have to translate this guy because his use of the English language is very, very poor. And it's constantly interjected with like a bit of slang here, a bit of slang there. And do you know what I mean? You might, yeah, you get me? Yeah, all that. So he's basically saying that the whole place was closing down. The whole of the clubs were closing down, apart from this one place that everyone would go to. All right, carry on.
And then I kind of went there because there was someone that, like a friend of mine that I had over there, that she worked over there, and she's chilling with me the day before. So I was kind of like waiting for her.
Right, so he met some girl the day before that he was chilling with, and she worked somewhere, and he was waiting for her to finish work. I think that's it, guys.
Finish work sort of thing. Do you know what I'm saying? That's why I kind of stayed. But I remember I was out the night before, so I'm not really trying to be out there a lot. So during that time, Lucy and my pal walked off to go. Like, I don't know if they went home or whatever.
One thing that's quite interesting is to note that he very rarely mentions names. So it's like, so yeah, Lucy and my pal did this, and yeah, well, I met my pal, and then I met like the Burnley lot, and there's no names. I wonder why. Maybe he's like me. Maybe he's very forgetful and he forgets people's names. Who knows?
They were looking like I forgot something on the strip. I don't know. And the little lad, Jay's pal, he was saying, "I'm going home now."
Right. So although he knows Jay, okay, although he knows Jay, he doesn't know the name of his pal. Interesting. I wonder, is it because it could be Brad? Or could it be Brandon? You know, the elusive Brandon. Maybe it was that. But Ayub, although he can remember Jay's name, thank goodness for that. He can remember Jay's name, he can remember Lucy's name, but he can't remember anybody else's name. All right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's kind of left now. Obviously, Jay was there because he refused to go home. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know if he thought that we was going to be out till the morning or whatever, but I did kind of make it clear. Look, bro, he was like, bro, like, mate, he'd left. He's gone back to the apartment. I ain't got the key or anything. Is it cool if I chill with you lot? And I went, look.
Okay, so God, let's get this right. So I think Matey is Jay's friend, possibly Brad, possibly Brandon, and they're like, we want to go home, dude. All right, we're going home. And Jay is like, oh, but I want to carry on. I want to carry on with the night. Is that what happened?
Bro, I'm just waiting for someone here, like, that's working here. Like, once she's rolling, like, I'm chilling, bro. Like, I'll give you the sofa and that downstairs. Mind you, I am a bit of a drive away. And he's like, no, it's cool, sound, bro. No problem.
Oh, right. So when the girl was rolling, rolling. I'm sorry, I mustn't sing. When this girl that he was waiting for was rolling, there was a car thrown into the sentence there, wasn't there? So I think he said, "So you can come. We're just going to be chilling." Why would Jay want to play like third wheel? If he's waiting for a girl, why would Jay say, "Oh, all right then, you know, that's fine. I still want to come with you"? Why would he not say, "Oh no, don't worry about it. If you're waiting for a girl, I'll go back. I'll go back with my pals. My pals that you can't remember the names to. I'll go back with them." Why did that not happen?
So I was like, cool. So we walked from, go on.
So just quickly, a lot of this moment that you're talking about was covered quite a lot on social media. Jay at the festival, people.
Yeah, well, you know why? Because none of it makes sense. That's why. Okay.
Of like transcribe videos. Ah, you dropped the bag, the money, you've lost money.
Yeah. Bro, like everyone just
There was no talk of them selling drugs. They were just there partying.
yeah, bro. Like it's like and I can only speak from what I'm seeing from my own eyes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I can speak from what I'm seeing from my eyes. And I've just seen a pink elephant fly through the window. Yeah, all right. They were just there having a good time, guys. All right.
And bro, you're not an idiot, bro. You know who's active and who ain't. You know what I'm saying? And your kid, like he's genuinely only on holiday, bro. From what I can see.
And the second part of this is he looked in a bit of a state. Like he was like, you know, what state was he in when he was
I mean,
like,
bro, you gotta remember that NLG went from like 11, 12 all the way till 4 in the morning. Like, if someone looks like that at 1 a.m. or 2 a.m., who's to say he's still looking the same or moving the same at 4 a.m.? Do you know what I'm saying, bro?
Because he looked completely out of his face. So let's just go over that again. Let's just, what was that? So if they're looking like that at what time? Oh, okay, let's go over it again.
Mind you, I am a bit of a drive away. And he's like, no, it's cool, sound, bro. No problem. So I was like, cool. So we walked from, go on.
so just
Now we need to jump ahead of him. Right, okay.
His friends left. They wouldn't have left. You wouldn't even leave a person you hate in that situation.
Oh, right. So he's saying if he was off his face that much, then his friends wouldn't have left him. I think that's what's happening here. The problem is, guys, I jump forward and then I don't know where I am, but I think that's what Ayub is telling us. You know, in his in his honest statement here, he's been so honest on this podcast. So that's what he's saying. His mates wouldn't have left him if he was that out of his face. He must have sobered up.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Sometimes you've got to think common sense, logic. You know what I'm saying? And it's scary when you see so many people and you think, where the fuck's your logic gone?
Where's their logic? I think their logic is the thing that's proving to all of us really that what you're spouting is a whole load of lies. Just lies.
It's very scary.
well, logic goes out of the window. Genuine logic will go out the window when people want to believe a certain narrative. So for example, with this one, people's logic will be, yeah, well, they wanted to kill him as well, or you know, like there's one of his mates wanted to set him up, so you know that's why they left him. With the police, you said you cooperated with the police, and you know the police have not arrested you. The people will say, yeah, but the police are corrupt in Spain, you know. So, you know, logic goes.
Where's the lie though? Where's the lie? You're sat there trying to prove that everyone that's looked really deeply into this case has actually used their logic and come up with a much truer picture than Ayub is trying to paint. That's the truth of it. But okay, you tell us.
So that not long after that, there's like a little kebab shop near the corner for their place. We've got a kebab and whatnot, fast free. And then I remember Rocky was like in a state where he wanted to sleep. Do you know what I mean? And he was like, "Bro, let's cut." Like I was like, "Oh, I'm waiting for so and so." He's like, "Nah, forget that. Let's go. Let's like." Do you know what I mean? And I thought, you know what? It's getting late. Let's go. And this was like late. Like I'm talking about towards the end of 5 o'clock, going into 6, whatever. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, so somehow we've lost. How many hours have we lost? How many hours? So they've come out. They've come out of the club at whatever time, and Rocky is still off his face. That's interesting, right? Because didn't Ayub just say that by the time it gets to like 4 or 5 o'clock, most people have sobered up? Well, how come Rocky hadn't sobered up? That's interesting. And Rocky and Ayub is still waiting for this girl who works at the bar. So he's still waiting for this girl, but Rocky's so off his face and saying, no, I want to go. Let's go back. Let's go back. So Ayub has decided, all right then, dude, we'll just go. So bear in mind the time. All right, let's just go back a fraction. We'll try not to go back too far. Right, let's just hear that again.
Place we've got a kebab and whatnot, fast free. And then I remember Rocky was like in a state where he wanted to sleep. Do you know what I mean? And he was like, bro, let's cut. Like I was like, oh, I'm waiting for so and so. He's like, nah, forget that. Let's go. Let's like, do you know what I mean? And I thought, you know what? It's getting late. Let's go. And this was like late, like I'm talking about towards the end of 5 o'clock, going into 6, whatever. Do you know what I'm saying? Like 5:30, between 5:30, 6 o'clock, whatever. So now we're all in the car. My pal Rox on the passenger, Jay's in the back, and I'm driving. So
right. So his pal Rox is in the back, sat next to Jay. Who's in the front seat with you then? And why? Why was one of them not in the front with you? Oh, okay.
pretty much.
What about the girls? The girls, they never bothered.
Rox, because remember, Rox told me, look, like, forget waiting for her. We've got to go. I'm tired. Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And yeah, I'm like, yo, he's come out with me. I'm not gonna ditch my friend or make him feel in a way where like he's got to stay up because I'm waiting for someone. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just like
Yeah.
boys would be your boys. Do you know what I'm saying?
Well, that made as much sense as, well, the rest of the stories he's been trying to sell to us, hasn't it, really? But what do you think, guys? I'll tell you what I think. I think I'm going to be doing about 20 of these because I'm not going over 20 minutes, and it's like pulling teeth. It really is like pulling teeth. But I think by doing it this way, we can see exactly what this guy is trying to say. And we all know that it's BS. But anyway, that's it. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. That would be really nice. And take care of yourselves out there. Because trust me, it's a rotten old world.